Hey, hey, congratulations, okay? Congratulations. If nobody's told you that already, let me be the first one to say. All right, because you just survived 2020. And I don't know about you, but 2020 got hands, okay? 2020 got hands, all right? We just got done going 12 rounds with that man, Mike Tyson, in a ring. No breaks, no referee, none of that. He just in there throwing haymakers, just all right. All right. 2020 said, survived.
Survive.
But hey, guess what though? Still here. Still alive. You know what I'm saying? We might be a little beat up, a little bruised, a little bloody. You know, jaw might be broken, might have a concussion or whatever, but like I said, we're still here. You know, 12 rounds. We just went 12 rounds with Mike Tyson. You telling me that's not a notable accomplishment in itself? Like, people train their whole lives. Grown men, professional boxers, train their whole lives. First round, first punch, two sleep, getting slumped by a dude. And we just went 12 rounds with him. And not only did we go 12 rounds, we went out swinging too, standing on our own 2 feet. You know what I'm saying? That's really what 2020 should feel like. Finishing out 2020 should feel like, you know? And, you know, and the fact that you're here supporting me watching this video, like, you really did go. You really did go for real. So pat yourself on the back. You deserve it. And yeah. And you know, before I continue this video, you know, I just first and foremost, I just wanted to say, you know, I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I know I did. I got to see my family, you know, open presents, you know, spend time with them. And you know, I love this time of year. I love this time of year because it's the perfect time to de-stress, and you know, especially with everything going on or went on this past year, we're able to let all the weight of the past year just get pushed out the window and just, you know, hit the ground running into the new year and just have a fresh start. And that's exactly what I'm doing here. That's exactly why you see me in front of you right now. This is me with the fresh start, hitting the ground running in 2021. And, you know, this is just the beginning. And I'm very highly motivated, very determined, and very driven. And I can't wait to see what this year brings. So, in saying all of that, I decided to write down a 2020 reflection and a 2021 New Year's resolutions list. This is part to look back, you know, look back on what I've learned in 2020, but also to look forward and leave that in the past and look forward to 2021 and all the things that it may bring. I decided to write it down because I'm not really the best all the time at putting my thoughts into words. I'm not really the best at articulating all the time. Like even this video took me a minute to record because I'm such a perfectionist, and like I'll keep stumbling, I'll keep messing up or whatever, and I want to start all over, and it's like, it's kind of bad. Like I need to work on it. I need to work on not being such a perfectionist. But anyways, this is the reflection. It's not long, so yeah. I wrote it a couple of days ago too. Keep that in mind. As the year comes to an end, I just wanted to reflect on everything that's happened this year and dump all my thoughts and feelings on this paper as a final release before we enter 2021. As we all know, 2020 brought a lot of pain and suffering, but it also brought a lot of life lessons that I'll take with me forever. In 2020, we faced a pandemic. COVID-19 brought death and new world order. A new world with social distancing, quarantines, race riots, and a whole lot of uncertainty and disarray. It also taught us to count our blessings and appreciate what we have, because it can all be taken away just like that, like I was just saying. In 2020, I turned 20 years old. I've learned that I'm young and I have my whole life ahead of me, but I also have to take advantage of the now and live every day like it's my last. Although I feel myself entering the adulthood and the increasing responsibilities that come with it, I also don't feel any pressure because I'm still super young and nobody really expects a 20-year-old to have it all figured out. To add on to all of that, you know, living through a pandemic, living through the race riots and the quarantines and the social distancing. While transitioning to adulthood, I also decided to join the military, the Air Force. Now, forget the pandemic for a second. Forget 2020 being as crazy as it was. This decision alone to drop out of college and join the military, like, that was wild. Then you have to add on to that joining in 2020. I honestly don't know what I was thinking, but I'm glad I did it. I've learned and grown so much already since enlisting, and I honestly feel like it's one of the best decisions that I've made in my young life. Along with my past experiences, being well raised in a loving home, getting a taste of college life and making long-lasting relationships there, and now military life and all the experiences that it'll bring, I believe God that it is perfectly molding me into the man that He's destined me to be. Now, I will admit, I haven't been completely on track with Him and His game plan for me all year round. I've had ups and downs and times when I felt like doing my own thing, things I knew weren't beneficial to me. But every time I slipped up, He was there to catch me. That little voice never left the back of my head, telling me that what I was doing wasn't right, comforting and encouraging me through the good and the bad times. And I love Him for that. I know there will come more times like these. We saw what 2020 brought. Who knows what 2021 will bring? I'm not certain, but I'm confident. Confident in my God to give me strength to get through whatever, and confident in myself to stay the course, looking to Him for strength along the way. Yeah, so like I said, it wasn't too long. I probably could have written a lot more, but my hand had started cramping up when I was writing that. I actually didn't plan on actually sharing that, but I'm glad I did. I'm glad I got to get off my chest and express, how I was feeling and really, put it all on paper, like I said in the beginning of that note. But now on to the looking forward. My New Year's resolutions. So, before I begin, let me just clarify and say that these are going to be like first half of the year, New Year resolutions, if that makes sense. Like, these are going to be goals for the first 6 months of the year. And then in July, I'll revisit them and I'll see if I need to make any tweaks or changes to them for the second half of the year. Just because like a lot can happen in the next 6 months and my priorities could change and anything could happen. So yeah. First and foremost though, my first and utmost most important resolution is to maintain and build upon my relationship with God. If I haven't made that obvious already, that's my priority, my number one priority, and I honestly can't do anything else without doing that first. So that'll be that. I plan on doing that by reading my Bible every day, staying in my word, praying, doing all that, doing things that I feel like grow my relationship closer to Him. Number two, I want to make YouTube videos every week. I want to make at least one video a week for the next 6 months. I don't think that's too bad. I don't think that's too hard to do. 4 videos a month. That's like 26, 24 videos in the next half year, right? Yeah. That's not too bad. I think I can do that. Let me see. After that, I want to learn more about my job and I want to excel at it. For those of you that don't know, I'm in the Air Force. I'm AFSC 3E 2X1 is my FSC. Pavements and construction equipment is my job. I'm currently in tech school. I'll be here until March, and then I'll go off to my first duty station. But for the first half of this year, that's one of my priorities. I want to learn more about my job. I want to be the best airman I can be and just really contribute and better myself overall. Third, I need to read. I need to read a lot more, and I think book a month. I don't know. One book per month. I might be able to do more than that. We're gonna start off small though. I don't want to overload myself. I'm trying to ease into 21. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to hit the ground running, but at the same time, I don't want to overload myself and end up crashing and burning. You know, I want to be reasonable and be able to stay persistent and consistent before I take on more of a load. So I say a book a month is cool. You know, any kind of books, just self-help books, personal finance books, you know, Christian books, and I like fiction too. If you guys have any recommendations, put them down below. Comment your favorite book. Give me some recommendations. And then after that, I want to also stay consistent in my working out. You know, I know that'll come naturally being in the military. They'll make me work out 3 times a week, but you know, that's not always enough. I want to make sure I'm getting a good workout in at least 3-4 times a week. Staying in shape, keeping my cardio up, keeping my strength up, you know, all of that. But yeah, like I said, I'm sure that'll come naturally with all the free time and all the bases or on base gyms and stuff. And then lastly, I want to be a good steward of my money. I want to attack my finances this year, and I want to really really start making moves with my money. You know, whether that just be saving it all or as much as I can, increase my savings rate, or just start budgeting for, you know, like I said, moves. I want to end up buying property later on down the road, a couple years down the road. I've been making investments and stuff. I want to just get more knowledgeable on all of that, the stock market and just the best types of investments, stuff like that. Yeah, that's really it though. Like, my main goals are just to stay consistent and just make sure I'm focusing on those main areas of my life, the mental, physical, and the spiritual aspects of my life. I want to make sure those are, you know, all grounded and built upon, because I feel like those have as long as I'm good in those 3 areas, it'll affect everything else. And I think everything else will just fall in line if I just hone in and just make sure I'm straight on those 3 areas. You know, like I said, this will hold me accountable. You know, I'll come back and watch this video. Whoever watches this, they'll hold me accountable. And, you know, that's the good thing about this and good thing about this site and what I love about it, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I appreciate you guys. If you made it to the end of the video, that'll be it. You know, I'll like I said, a video a week. I got y'all, if not more. So go ahead, hit the subscribe button. Oh, I've never thought I would say that. Yeah. Go ahead, hit the like, hit the sub button, go comment down below. I appreciate you if you did make it this far. I love you all, and I will see you soon.